everybody, this is GoPokes here with SVG, bringing you another Call of Duty gameplay video. Today we're going to be talking about the map Frontier. First off, I want to say that this is more like a mirrored map if you look at it. At the top and the bottom are both staircases that lead you down to the hallway at B, and then on the opposite side you have A and C. So pretty much everything is mirrored from each other, split right down the middle. So I'm going to be running through all the call out locations and all the different camping and sniping locations on this map, as well as any hidden things that you might be able to get on top of or hide behind, anywhere you can find strategic cover or anything like that. So this first side over here is the command center. So command center is on A side. All these are, I'm going to start off with A side and then we'll move over that way. This is the lounge. So A side map, far side is going to be the lounge and command center. Also, just a note, if you're doing search and destroy, the briefcase is actually going to start off right there. So, and I'll show you where the bomb plant locations are as well for that. So over here on this hallway is called hydroponics. This is where A is actually located. And as I said earlier, we have a staircase that runs right down through the middle. This staircase over here actually has a different name. It's called hydro tube. So on the hydroponics side, if you wanted to call this out, you're playing a game mode where there wasn't any HUD on the screen or anything like that, you would say they're at the hydro tube. So let's go back over here to this other side, and I want to give you a couple of different locations over here. First off, before I forget, this is the main hallway. I'm sure everybody probably already refers to that, but that's what Call of Duty gave it as well. And this would be the yellow lift. So if this is the common camping spot that people get into, trying to extend kill streaks and certain things like that, because they'll spawn right behind you, or when spawns flip, they'll tend to hide right here if they got caught over there on the other side of the map where they're spawning, enemies spawning at. This would be the yellow lift. It's on A side. So your friend asks you, okay, well, what lift are they in? There's a yellow lift and a blue lift. Yellow lift is going to be on A side. Outside of the command center, you have the medical bay. This would be kind of like your little shortcut doorway where you can see over here into the main hallway. And we'll get to the C side in just a second. I want to go ahead and take you down the staircase over here through the hydro tube. This whole area down here is actually called the engineering. So we say downstairs. This will be your B capture point. This is also an area where you'll see some people camping and sniping like that. When spawns flip and people come downstairs, you can see them dropping down through either one of the lift or the staircases. This would be the blue lift. It is on C side. Remember, we just talked about the yellow lift on A side. So this is C side of the map. The actual C domination spot location is over here in the escape pods, and it will say escape pods on your HUD if you're playing a game mode that has HUD. If not, you can call it out to your buddies and tell them exactly where they are. This would be the briefing room. So just like on the other side where we had the lounge and the command center, this side we have the briefing room and we have the mess hall. Obviously, none of the names were made up to be confusing or anything like that. They named them exactly what they look like, so good for them. This would be the crew quarters. You see, different beds and stuff like that. So this would be the opposite of the medical bay that's over here. Another shortcut to the main hallway where you can kind of pick people off. One of the bomb planting locations is actually right here. This would be the A bomb planting location for search and destroy. So it's going to be on this escape pod hallway right next to the main hallway. And then the other one is going to be downstairs, pretty much where B flag is already. So it's going to be right around here. You're going to be planting the bomb over here. So if you're playing search and destroy, you may want to hit that up. So just to recap real quick, for domination, A is on the hydroponic side, B is in the engineering tunnel where I'm at right now, and C is in that escape pod hallway. And everything that's on the Ace map is going to be center in the lounge. Then you got the hydroponics, you have the yellow lift and medical bay. You obviously have that main hallway that goes down the middle, and then on the B flag area, or the C flag area, you have the blue lift, the mess hall back in the back, along with the briefing room, the escape pods, the crew quarters, and actually I didn't go over this already, but that stairway is called the stairwell. So this one's not called the hydro tube or anything special like that. It's actually called stairwell. I know a lot of people call it, they're in the stairwell on both sides, but The actual other name of the other one is called the hydro tubes. So try not to get those two confused. It is easy to get confused when you spawn on this map because it is a mirrored map and it seems very similar. But once you get used to what little area you're in, you say, oh, okay, I'm in the medical bay, crew quarters, which is over here. There really isn't very many sniping locations or anything like that other than maybe the main hallway and the downstairs hallway in engineering. There's plenty of camping spots. Like I said, you'll see people camping in these lifts. There's plenty of areas for cover. You want to maximize the cover on this map since it is a pretty close quarters map. As much as you possibly can, maximize that cover. You'll see people hiding in certain areas, trying to call in call streaks and things like that. So there's areas for things like that as well. A lot of times I see guys, if I'm in the command center over here, they'll come up from the bottom through that yellow lift and actually come into the command center and catch us in our spawn. So you want to be wary of that. You want to be wary of whenever you do come over here that they're going to be spawning either in the lounge or command center, or they're on the other side, they're going to be either spawning in the mess hall or the briefing room. So that would be the two main spawn locations if you don't happen to get spawn trapped right in the middle. If this video helped you in any way, please feel free to hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe as well, and definitely leave us a comment below and let us know what you think. We'll see y'all again next time. Thanks. Bye.